I haven't been this excited to make a video in a long time, and the Age of Ultron trailer, which is supposed to come out with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. next week, is leaked online right now, and I've watched it multiple times already because I want to watch it before it gets taken down for a week, and then you have to wait to watch it again. So I want to talk about it right now, though, because while it's still up, I want to be able to just talk about it and get my thoughts out there. Because this trailer I thought was fantastic. It's the type of teaser trailer that shows a bunch of shots that doesn't have a lot of context behind it, but it's still really cool. The trailer starts off and you hear James Spader, who is Ultron in this movie, doing a voiceover about how the Avengers, they don't want the world to change, even though they want to protect it, and that they're just a bunch of puppets wrapped in strings, that it was so cool. And then you see like Ultron version 1 basically walking up to them. He just looks like an Iron Man face with just a bunch of different scrap metal pieces put together, and that's really cool because Ultron in the comics, what he does is he evolves constantly. He becomes better and better, so that's going to be version 1, then he's going to build himself to be a better version of himself, and that I think is going to happen multiple times throughout the movie, not just once or twice, and I hope it does, because it'll be cool to see Ultron like maybe get his ass kicked in some way earlier on in the movie, then he adapts to it and becomes better and more powerful. Stuff like that is what I want to see from this movie. And this trailer surprisingly showcased Ultron a lot. Like, you got to see that part, and then at the end of the trailer you get to hear him talking again, and you can see a different form of him, which is probably one you'll see throughout a good portion of the movie, I'm guessing, just because that's the way they've marketed him, and he looks badass there. And one thing I really like about Ultron is the fact that they gave him humanoid eyes in this trailer, in the movie, because Ultron in the comics looks really cool, but he's more of a robot rather than like a humanoid face, which is what he has in the movie, because in the movie you can see his mouth moving and his eyes, he looks more menacing that way, I think, because in the comics he looks like he's just got these robotish eyes and his mouth doesn't really move, it just kind of like blinks when he talks, at least that's what it's like in the animation. But just giving him that quality, and he's just this 8-foot tall robot that's gonna kill everyone, it just makes him more menacing and scary in my opinion. I've been talking a lot about Ultron himself, but this trailer also showcased the Hulkbuster armor, which we've seen concept art for and pictures of, which leaked online tonight actually, but you got to see it in action and it looks awesome, and it's pretty cool that Tony Stark is already in the Iron Man suit and then he gets in the Hulkbuster suit, and just seeing a couple shots of that and it fighting Hulk, it's really cool. I can't wait to see the whole sequence in the movie. And I feel like this movie is definitely going to be really Tony Stark based. Like the Avengers, you can argue that it was like Iron Man and friends, but I think most of the Avengers got fair amounts of screen time. I think this one's going to focus more on Tony Stark because he creates Ultron, first of all, so that's going to have a part of the movie devoted to it. The way the trailer makes it seem is going to be like he's going to be like the main character of the movie, because he creates Ultron and he has this line in the trailer that it's the end of the path that he started everyone on, and I just feel like something's going to happen in this movie that might lead to something down the road called Civil War, like he's going to change his view in some way. And I also like the shot in the trailer where Thor just goes up and chokes him. I'm glad there's still going to be some infighting, because I don't want them to just be buddy-buddy friends, because frankly, they're not. I like a little infighting between this team because it's a group of vastly different people and you want to see that being showcased, and I feel like that this movie will do that again because Joss Whedon is a great writer, so I think he's going to show that. And overall, this trailer is just fantastic. I love it in every single way. Even the music in the trailer, like when Ultron was going up and talking to the Avengers, it just had this creepy music behind it, like it was almost like a horror villain. Not quite, but it kind of sounded like that. I'm gonna put the link below if you guys want to check out the trailer. Hopefully it's still up right now. If it's not, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. But what'd you guys think of this trailer? If you have seen it, did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What was your favorite part of the trailer? I think mine was clear. Write your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button down there, because if you don't, Ultron and his Ultron bots are gonna kill me, which he wouldn't even need that many bots.